I, 24 female, recently moved to a new city. I have some friends here and I got to meet new people through them. Of the people I met, I had a very bad experience with two guys who were apparently interested in me. Guy 1. I met him at a party, sort of, but not exactly. We didn't really know anyone in common. He bought me food and I declined to drink. I offered to split the bill, but he literally didn't even let me take a look at it, saying, "You can pay for the next meal?" I clarified to him that I didn't know if there was going to be a next time. We didn't even share our last names with each other. After we parted ways, he doxed me.
What did he do? Doctor?
Based on my fairly uncommon last name and my career, which I had briefly mentioned. He somehow managed to find my workplace and call at the office. When I confronted him over the same call, he said that he
just wanted to hear my voice.
He then found my Instagram and repeatedly tried to follow me. I didn't let him. So he messaged me saying,
"If you did something wrong, just tell me what."
What did I do wrong? Really, nigga?
When I told him that his behavior was inappropriate, he called me a gold digger because he paid for that one dinner which I offered to pay for. And because he now knows where my workplace is, I had to let him down with excuses to soothe his ego in case he shows up here pissed. I've seen cases in the past where men have showed up at houses after being rejected, demanding answers because they feel like they were perfect and didn't deserve to be rejected. Some have even threatened and pelted stones at houses. It used to scare me as a teen. Now it has started to piss me off. And I am pissed off with you. This man puts your personal information out for the world to see and harasses you at your work and has the audacity to ask, "What did I do wrong?"
You're a stupid man! A stupid man!
Who is raising this man babies? That you're the one that has to be considerate of his feelings and let him down gently while he's the one harassing you. And then cue the insults when they know that they're never gonna have a chance with you.
I'm going to do anyway. I could do so much better than you. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
He is my best friend's new boyfriend's flatmate. At first, he asked my best friend what I liked, etc. He started to make plans to hang out as a group. He seemed nice, so I gave him my number and added him on my social media, although I barely use it. He started texting me, and because I didn't reply too much, my job is extremely hectic and high stakes, so I just eat and pass out at the end of the day. He just started calling me. Initially, it started off as him wanting professional advice, but he'd start talking about other stuff as well later on. He comes from a rich family and has graduated from a prestigious university.
I'm rich.
And it became fairly evident that all his initial niceties were a farce. He demeaned me at every other sentence I spoke and kept talking about his achievements, his money, his life, etc. I don't know if he's doing this as a part of a nagging plan or if he's generally like this as well. Either way, it was annoying. After a point, I was so upset with him that I stopped responding to his messages on all platforms. He then began posting passive-aggressive stuff about women being shallow and not understanding the value of a good man, and even went as far as posting demeaning stuff about my university out of the blue. We do actually know the value of a good man, and that's why she walked away, because you are not it. Something tells me this man spends a lot of time online and fits into that red pill stuff about breaking a woman down and building her back up to the point where they look up to you and you gain full control of them. Him demeaning you and trying to get you to have low self-worth is some undue stuff. And him growing up rich and bragging about how much money he has tells me, 1, he has no personality. If you have to default to material things to get someone to like you and value you, you are pathetic and a loser. And 2, he's used to getting what he wants and doesn't know how to act when somebody tells him no. I don't get how and why simply talking to this man makes them feel entitled to me and my time. I have done absolutely nothing to give them the idea that I am into them. Even if a woman does that, she shouldn't be harassed for changing her mind and not wanting to pursue something more. There have obviously been times where I've been really into someone, but I've respected the fact that they are simply not into me. I haven't hounded them or demanded answers or called them names. Why is it so difficult for men to do the same? Comment your thoughts down below. Second story. I broke up with someone who, as it turned out, was cheating on me anyway. Even still, he did not take it well. First, he showed up at my parents' house where I was staying. I hadn't told my dad about the breakup yet, and I'd only been dating this person for about 6 to 8 weeks, so I didn't even think it was that important to mention. I should have though. My dad invited him in and to stay for dinner. Sure, fine. I reminded him that we were still broken up, and that was that. The very next day, Said man calls me and tells me that he's on his way to meet my family and me at the beach. I ask him why. Seeing as we broke up, he insisted that no, we did not break up. It was just a misunderstanding.
No, we did not break up.
He ended up driving 4 hours with 2 bags full of groceries to meet my family and me. This time I was mad. I let people in on what was going on. As I said, 4 hours later, this idiot shows up at my parents' doorstep. He quietly lets himself into our house and starts unpacking his stuff in my room. I went upstairs and reminded him for the third time now that we were broken up and what he was doing was super effing weird. He stormed out, grabbed the groceries on his way, slammed a door in my face, and then threw the groceries at my dad. My uncle, a veteran 4 times over, saw what he did. He reminded him of his place and sent him well on his way. Angry text ensued. After that, this jackass and his doting mother spent 6 months harassing me. She sent me a Bible with her favorite passages highlighted. She told me that she highlighted them in hopes that they would save me and bring me back to her son.
Be gone, demon.
Yeah, because the woman is always the problem and her precious little boy can do no wrong. As for her son, he sent my parents, my grandmother, and myself very long letters giving insight into the more intimate side of our relationship and promising that he would show me why he was the best option for me relationship-wise. My thing is, are you not embarrassed that someone has actively told you to your face that, no, I am not interested, no, I don't want to be with you, and you're still there begging for attention and their love? That's a little pathetic. And I get it, it hurts. Rejection hurts. But you know what? That's life. Everyone gets rejected at some point, and you learn how to take that L and you move on. And why is he bringing your grandmother into this? After all was said and done, this person tried to use me as a reference to become a police officer. Why would you ask your ex to be your reference and an ex that you had a bad breakup with? How delusional is this man? I spent 30 minutes on the phone with a detective, giving the most scathing, upfront, personal reference that I could. He did not get the job. I love a happy ending. Someone commented, wow, the harassment lasted longer than the relationship. Good for you for standing your ground and the way you handled it. What an idiot, though, for using you as a reference. Exactly. 8 weeks of dating and then 6 months of harassment and expecting you to have nice things to say about him? You're an idiot.
You're a stupid man! A stupid man!